Why people are going to spend money with you. Why people are going to spend money with you. The reason why, it's three reasons. They need to know, like, and trust you. Not need to. Most of the time, people are going to spend money if they know, like, and trust you. Know, like, and trust you, or know, like, and trust your brand. If they know, like, and trust you, they're more willing to be vulnerable with you. And vulnerable with their money, more vulnerable with their time, more vulnerable with their email subscription, their email address, their follow, that's all those things, right? So, but if they have to know, like, and trust you. Sometimes just one of the three, but if you definitely want to guarantee a sale, all three. How do you do all three? Let's break them down. How do they know you? You have to spend more time with them. In this day, in 2025, where we are now, the way we can spend more time with people is to be online. And you could exchange real time with them. You could actually be there in person, or you could do something virtually live and be there with them. Or you could record yourself, you could create content, put it on the internet, put it on the line, and allow them to consume it at their own time. And because the best part of that, they can rewind it, watch it over and over and over again, where they may not be able to rewind you in real time and spend and experience that same thing that you said over and over and over again. So in this video, you may be able to rewatch this over and over and over again, and you're increasing your time that you're spending with me. And there's plenty of podcasts, business coaches, that audiobooks that I've listened to and I've watched it more than once, or listened to it more than once because I want to hear the information again. But it gets me to know that person, that creator, that brand more because I'm consuming more time with them, because I'm consuming more content, I'm spending more time with them, sharing more time with them. If you are specifically, because my audience, this is for everybody, but my audience is specifically body workers and healers that are looking to get booked on their books for clients, but also even expanding their business and going into maybe even a coaching side of business, or scaling out how they're branding themselves. Even for other companies, they want other companies to know you have to put more content out there. You have to be on the internet more. Your presence has to be, or even if it's, let's say you don't want to do more, but you want to do more. You don't want to spend more time doing things, but you want to be more impactful. That's going to be selecting the best collaborations where, okay, I'm going to do this thing because I know if I collaborate with this company, their presence, their impact, their reach is greater than my reach. That's going to increase your exposure and allow more people to get to know you. I still think after they've been introduced to you through somebody else's platform, through a collaboration, they still may want more, and they may want to go to YouTube or Instagram or TikTok or somewhere on your website to get to know you more. And that is going to come from creating content, right? It doesn't have to be you talking all the time, but it can be. I think that will get people to actually really know you, right? So just putting things out there, increasing the exposure will get people to know you more. How do you get them to like you? That, from my opinion, is authenticity. The more authentic you can become, the more authentic you can become online, the more authentic you can show up in your videos, in your presence, in your being, then they get to like you. Then they get to choose, like, oh, I do like how he talks. I do like how he shares. I do like how he moves. I do like how he navigates life, he or she. The more authentic you become, it's really choosing a side. It's not being the person who's playing it safe and like, well, I'm going to be here. I'm going to stay in this zone. What's authentic to you? Is it black or white? Is it blue or red? Is it, like, yeah, if it's purple, cool. Boldly say, I like purple, versus saying, well, yeah, I like blue and I like red, just to appease the blue and red sides. That doesn't allow people to like you as much. Or, I mean, hey, maybe I'm wrong, and maybe be the appeaser, and then the other appeasers start to like you. If that's your audience, if you want appeasers. But if you want confident people, like, no, I'm definitely blue, or I'm definitely red, or I'm definitely black, or definitely white, whatever the case is, right? Whatever, left or right, however you want to spin it, choose a side and stick with it. The beauty in that is, as people like you, people will also possibly dislike you for the same reason why people like you, right? So if I am saying create content on Instagram, somebody else is saying create content on YouTube, and some people will like me for like, yeah, I like Instagram, so I like what Jordan's saying. Somebody else is like, I don't like what Jordan's saying because I like things on YouTube. It doesn't matter, because especially if you make a post about it and people are engaging, both people are driving more information, driving more engagement, which then leads to more people knowing you. And now you're checking off the 3 boxes of know, like, and trust of people spending money with you. So the authenticity, I believe, is one of the keys of getting people to like you. Sharing your life authentically, sharing, if you have kids or you're comfortable doing that, share that. Maybe just the idea that you have kids, you don't have to actually put your kids' lives out there. Your partner, sharing that, whatever type of lifestyle you live, sharing those things authentically, not transparently, like you're just getting all of my life, you just have a vlog of your life, but authentically of whatever it is you want to share. It doesn't mean share everything. Authenticity does not mean transparency. Authenticity means I'm going to share as much as I'm willing to share in full truth. When you do those things, you can definitely start to build more likability. Now you have know, you have like, now you have trust. When you're building trust is something that I feel like is hard to gain and easy to lose. Hard to gain, easy to lose. Some would say weight is the same way. Hard to gain, easy to lose. So you build trust by being more dependable, being more accountable, people can count on you, people can rely on you, people depend on you, right? Dependable and accountable. When you lose that and you lose the essence of being accountable or being dependable, you are losing your trust factor. You're losing trust points. So the more as you are showing up online, and the more you are, stating your authenticity, stating what side you're on in whatever point of view, can people count on what you're saying? Can people count on your work, your service, your business that you're offering? Can people count on you as a person? If so, your trust is going to go up. And maybe also a trust factor in the initial setting is not feeling so fake or feeling so salesy, feeling so polished. When people are polished, it doesn't feel as trustworthy. Like, that thing's a little too shiny over there, too polished, that your smile is too crisp. Is that really you? And I know this, if you really are that person, this is a hard thing to get around, but just if you're sharing authentically your story, then people will get it and be like, oh yeah, I trust this person. So how authentic can you be to build your trust, but also don't do things for the simple fact of manipulation, right? And coming from somebody who is, I was a manipulator, which is it's kind of hard to say. It doesn't smoothly come out. It fumbles out. But I was a manipulator of a lot of things, and I masked it as I'm a great persuader. I would just persuade people into doing things that they didn't know they wanted to do. And I would just show them an option that they didn't know they wanted. But in that same time showing them an option, I was hiding other options, which is manipulation. So now I'm choosing not to do that. I'm choosing to show the option that's available, but also show the other options that are available, versus showing one option and hiding other facts about that option, or hiding other options so it make you think there's only one door to go through. So instead of manipulating, that loses trust factor, show all the options. Like, hey, you can work with me, you can work with somebody else. These are the options of work. Let's say you're trying to have somebody book the schedule with you. Don't downplay other people just to upsell yourself, right? It's like, don't you don't knock down buildings to make yourself look like a skyscraper. You could just build up your building to be a skyscraper if that's the case, right? Or just understand like, hey, like there's a lot of buildings here. There's a lot of doors you can walk through. If you walk through this door, this is what you're going to get. I'm not sure what you're going to get in those other doors, but there are other doors to walk through. This door, I will guide you through this, and this. And that's how you can get people. And that is why people spend money, right? Also, the root reason why they spend money is because you have something. If they're spending money with you, is because you have an outcome that the other person finds valuable, and they can see you, and they can see you online, they can reach you, and they can purchase it from you. So you may have something valuable for a lot of people that they would buy it, but they don't know you exist. Maybe you should build your online presence so that way they know you exist, so that way they can purchase from you. If what you have is something they are already willing to buy, like they already desire to buy it, like the desire for them to buy this thing already lives and is burning in their hands, in their heart, in their pockets. Like they want to spend this money on this thing, and you have it. They want this outcome, you have the outcome. And once they know that you exist and you have the outcome for them, they will happily pay for it, especially if they know, like, and trust you. So keep it short and sweet. That is the video. That is why people spend money. That is why people will spend money with you. Every month I have a social media mastery workshop specifically for body workers and healers, which is a different space, right? So you don't have to be rubbing people naked and doing all this sensual massages just to build your online presence, to get clients to book. There's many, many, many ways of building your online presence, and also there's many ways to scale that and expand your brand. If you are looking to open up more stores, build out new products and services, partner with other collaborators, and or partner with other businesses, there's a lot of benefits that can come from building your online presence. So if you want to do that, I do the workshop. It's 1 day. It's 4 hours long. I find that it's actually easier to compile everything in one time versus spreading it over multiple days. It is recorded. You'll get the playback from X amount of time. I also have a VIP option where I will coach you one-on-one through your social media and explaining how to increase your online presence and really dial in your messaging. I also throw in there a lot of AI hacks and hooks of how to automate some things, how to do automations, but also how to use AI to your advantage to save more time and be more efficient on social media and in your life. So yes, if you're getting to know me and you like what I'm saying and you're trusting me, maybe you want to sign up for the workshop and learn more. If not, just stay tuned for more videos. Have an amazing day.